Hey guys, I'm Kenton. Welcome back to my channel. So a really short video today, but wanted to highlight a product that I've been looking forward to for a while. This is from Steady Garage, and this is on their Triverse build. That's the Steady Garage SCL500 project bike. But it's a bit of a fairing that goes right around here that both adds a little bit of, I think, extra form to the bike, as well as the functionality of being able to attach packs and other things that you want to strap to the side of the bike. I think it kind of looks like consider this like a lingerie fairing. It does add a little bit of structure, but it's also sexy and see-through like lingerie. So anyway, I think it's going to look great on the bike and add the functionality that I'm looking for. Installation looks super simple. I believe it's using one of the mounting points here, and it came with a little bracket to connect the back portion here. And I'm guessing we're going to use this bolt right here. So we'll get this installed. The interesting thing on the Triverse project bike, they only had this panel on the right side. On the left side of the bike, they had this big piece of machined aluminum. And I was talking to Steady Garage. They said they weren't planning on building it or at least not for market, because it would be so expensive to put together, and it looked like it was also particularly heavy. But they did decide to end up just building another one of these panels for the opposite side of the bike, which I think is good. I like symmetry, and then just adds that much more area where I can strap a pack or other things to the bike. So anyway, let's get the camera pulled in. Again, this installation should be very simple, and then take a look at what it looks like on the bike completed. So on both sides, the kit comes with two brackets. We're going to use the mounting points here, the top of the right side of the radiator cover. We're going to use this little M6 bolt. I believe that's an 8mm socket head that's holding this side of the clutch cover on. And then one bracket, the longer one, the shorter one, is going to go up here. This is a 14mm nut. And then the longer one is going to go down here. This is also a 14mm nut. So let me back these off and get them in position. We'll figure out the orientation before we fasten it down, because we'll have to torque these down with a socket wrench. And then there's just a little M6. This is, I think, a 4mm Allen on this side. And I think this is 8mm on the other side. Should be, again, a very simple installation. Yeah, this bolt looks like it's not actually doing anything. It's literally just sitting inside. Yeah, this isn't connecting anything. I'm assuming on another bike that uses the same motor, this is for some mount. All right, everything's lined up. Should be lined up. Let's see if it all fits. And I'm always extra careful with these bolts going into the case. These are torqued down only to 9 foot-pounds. All right, that's super solid and looks really cool. All right, so let me show you a little bit of the profile. Again, it does very much look like a bit of a fairing, but having the functionality of being a MOLLE panel. And I think it also just looks super cool. Let's get the other side done and then take a look at the bike overall. Okay, so finishing up this video almost a week later. On the right side, I had a production version of the panel, but on the left side, I had a pre-production prototype that needed a little bit of tweaking. So Steady Garage sent me their final production model, which I'm going to get installed right now. So the setup, though, is the same. There's two brackets. The longer bracket goes here on the bottom left corner. The bracket here on the top right, you need to take off this M8 Allen bolt. You pull this off and it just holds this little plastic shroud that covers this water tube. But it goes in first. It had a washer, and I didn't replace the washer because the bracket was about the same thickness as the washer, so it's effectively acting as the washer. Anyway, so just these 4 mounting points. There is also this little 20 millimeter spacer that goes here in the bottom right corner against the engine casing to stand off the panel just a little bit. But otherwise, getting all of this cinched up and we should be done. All right, so all done, easy installation. Let me just walk you around. This is the left side. Show you what the profile looks like. Again, all of the angles are perfect and align well with the rest of the body of the bike. Then back here to the right side. Very cool. And then from a storage perspective, there's pretty much endless options of these MOLLE packs that have different straps on the back to affix to a panel like this in various configurations. I've got some other bottle that comes in a nylon case that you could put some fuel in that you could strap here. This is a little pack that I plan to carry. Let's see. That then I can throw things like my toll tag, which I have for mounting up here when I'm going through highways that require it, but otherwise can keep it in here. Same with my cell phone, I can pop it in a pocket like that. Again, and lots of different configurations that you could use for whatever that you're looking to carry, but for me, those are actually the 2 things that I was most looking forward to being able to have here. Maybe also my wallet, depending on the type of pants that I'm wearing, because I don't want them sliding out of my pockets or something. So a big thanks to Steady Garage and Chimera Engineering for letting me try out these products. I think they look fantastic. I really like the way that they shape out the bike. But again, the functionality that now being able to put some packs onto the bike will provide is going to be great. So I will link directly in the description below to these products. I've got a lot more mods coming for this bike. Thank you everybody very much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and keep on building.